Taurians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a little bonus reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I'll never ask you for credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Taurians, this reading is for the person on your mind, okay? So a lot of people in the comments box below asked for a soulmate reading or a couples reading. So here it is. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be a little bit different from usual, but this is for those who are with somebody or connected to somebody and they're looking to explore the relationship, and let's see what comes up for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? Now, just to let you know, I'm using the wonderful Secret Language of Animals Oracle there by Chip Richards, and I'm going to get the first card for you, and the second card is for your person, just to see what energy is coming up for you and your person, the traits that are coming through. Now, they're showing me that you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You've got 4 cards for your person, okay? So perhaps you're with quite a complicated human. Let us see what is coming up for your person. But for you, we've got the Masked Owl. You see the bigger picture, okay? You're very, very knowledgeable. I feel also, we've got salmon, we've got orange-bellied parrot, we've got polar bear, and we've got the lizard, okay, for your person. So I'm going to get all your cards first, and then I will do your reading for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know about their relationship, the person that's on their mind? We've got the Death card there. We've got the Hierophant. They want to go one more for your person. Okay, we got the Moon card. Now we're going to get some more cards in a moment to see the outcome energy of your union. Let me just get these in a straight row so I can feel the energy come through as I'm shuffling. And thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Anything more for my beautiful Taurians? What else are they meant to see about their connection? We've got the Devil card for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Now, just to let you know, the Devil card is not an evil card. It is a card. It is a card that is a blockage in some way. So let us see what's coming up there for you. Page of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Okay, this person loves you dearly, actually. That's what's coming up there. They are transforming. They've gone through some major life changes. Perhaps both of you have together. Let's see outcome energy. We've got the Judgment card, so that's a card of second chances. And we've got the Emperor card, so indicating maturity. Both of you finding that balance for both of you in the union. Oh, we got the Nine of Wands. We've also got the Queen of Pentacles. Deeply committed union here we have. We've got the Star energy. And finally, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I want to go one more on your... No, they said no. Okay, I wanted to go one more on your energy, but they just said no. So I'm just going to move forward. I'll actually clarify rather than do anything else there. Okay, so let us start with you first. So we've got the owl, Masked Owl. So the owl is very, very wise. Okay, and is very, very powerful, but also is very insular. Okay, the wise old owl sees everything, says nothing. So I feel like you, I feel like there's something here where The Page of Swords is also about curiosity, okay? So perhaps you are investigating, because that's a card of investigation. Page of Swords is someone who's thinks with their mind, okay? Someone who is very intelligent, let's put it that way, a scholar, someone who helps people, someone who's good at calculating things, being very precise. And if you think about a masked owl, owls are very good at seeing in the dark, going through any challenging times. You see the way clearly. Also, you're a good strategist, because if you think about owls, they see the object of their desire, they swoop on it, and they grab you know, the little mouse or whatever it is that they want to. So I feel like you are very, you've got very clear sight. You know what you want in a relationship, and you know how you like it, okay? So you can be quite clear on what you want. Now, your person is a little bit sort of, they want commitment, actually, and they are very, they love you dearly. They see it as, they feel like they've already met the person they want to spend their life with, okay? But there's a little bit of wounding that's gone on here in the past that perhaps both of you need to heal, or that both of you are healing at this time. We're going to check out the blockage here, but they're just showing me, I mean, look at that beautiful owl's face. It's almost like in the shape of a heart. So I feel like you know that you love this person, and I feel like there's some habits, changeable. It's almost like you're trying to change some habits that you may have picked up when it comes to love, my beautiful Taurus. So that could be, for example, the Devil card is all about blockages. So it can mean that there's been some sort of unhealthy behavior that you experienced in a previous relationship, and you are expecting perhaps the same. They're giving me the word disappointment. So perhaps you've had a disappointment in the past when it comes to love, and you're a little bit guarded with your heart. Even in this relationship, even though you know that this person is your person, sometimes you may feel a little bit of resistance there. I mean, the owl is not flighty per se, but you are capable of perhaps disconnecting, connecting to that air element in order to protect yourself. So you may go up into your head and be detached sometimes, my beautiful Taurus, even though you don't want to be. I feel like you may disconnect sometimes in order to protect your heart, or in order to process your emotions, whereas your person may be a little bit more sort of like full on. You know, if there's a problem, they may be like, they want to solve the problem, or they want to regenerate. I feel like this person, although we got the Temperance card here, they're trying to learn patience. I'm going to pull a quick card on this for your side, because there's a little hesitancy on your part. Maybe it's a trust issue or something. Can we just clarify that Devil card? Can you please clarify that Devil card for my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? We got the Hierophant. So it could be, okay. I mean, the Hierophant here is about commitment, dedication, and I feel like you are dedicated to this person. But the Ten of Wands indicates sometimes you may feel like you're doing all the legwork in the relationship. So you may feel that sometimes you check out of the connection, wondering perhaps whether this is the right connection for you, even though this is a soulmate connection reading. I feel there's, I mean, we all have those moments of frustration in a connection. Doesn't mean you want to leave your person at all. It just means that sometimes it can be a little bit challenging, or you feel like sometimes it can be exhausting because you give so much of yourself. You actually burn yourself out. You may overload yourself with, for example, the commitment. So you may be the one who does all the organizing, for example, or you're the person who, you know, does all the housework or something like that. Perhaps you feel like it's uneven in terms of the connection. You may feel like you do a lot more legwork. So, but this person, I mean, this person loves, and I mean, love is important, of course, but it's not the be all and end all of a relationship. You need more than just work. You need more than just love. Relationships are hard work, whether with our soulmate or not, okay? There's no rainbows and unicorns. There's really awesome moments most of the time in a relationship. Sometimes there's moments where we feel a little bit overstretched, or we feel a little bit stressed. The Hierophant here, I mean, perhaps you and this person have been with each other a long time, and they want to get married, and you're not so sure about getting married at this time, or you are married, because this is the card of marriage, and I mean, it's coming out for both of you. So either both of you are married to each other, or you already feel that level of commitment, that you feel you're already in a high level commitment relationship. You may as well be married. But I feel both of you do a lot of learning with each other. You actually compromise quite well, but because we got the Devil card here, you may feel that you carry a lot of the legwork in the relationship sometimes, and communication is key. I mean, the Page of Swords is all about communication, being open and honest, and talk about things when they get a little bit too much. Just going to go one more on the Devil card for you. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse can mean sometimes you feel a little bit stuck in a rut with the union. So it can mean that sometimes there's going to be days where you feel a little bit like meh, or you know, as couples, as relationships, we all get in a pattern, a routine, and the tough part of a relationship is, of course, making sure that we don't slip into complacency, for example, or we don't take each other for granted. And perhaps sometimes you feel like this person takes you a little bit for granted, because you feel like it's a lot of hard work. Now, again, all relationships are hard work, but the Wheel of Fortune indicates that maybe you've been feeling a little bit stuck in a rut there. I'm just going to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Yeah, I mean, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse can mean that perhaps in the past there was a situation that you were committed to, and there was an abandonment issue here, or you felt unloved in a previous circumstance, and it may be that you're worried about committing yourself to something long-term because of a previous experience. So, for example, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you love them, you adore the ground that they walk on, and you want to commit to that person, but because of a previous experience where you felt abandoned, or there was a relationship that was not destined to be, you may worry that if you commit to somebody that you love long term, you may worry that it becomes burdensome, or that if you were to commit yourself in terms of marriage, it's a big deal. It means committing yourself to someone for life. Okay, now we're all human. I'm just going to take off my card because things get a little bit hot in here with these energies. We all are human, and none of us come here to this lifetime with a manual. So we're all learning, and we all come with different journeys. So if you've experienced a period or a situation in your past where you felt abandoned in a relationship, this is you moving on from that. This is you recovering your energy. This is about you forgiving the past or a past situation, letting go of that baggage in order to embrace a new situation in love, which will not show up the same. Okay, not everybody's going to hurt your heart. So if you're wondering about committing to this person, there's some sort of blockage here, and it may connect to marriage, or it may connect to like high level commitment, because it's a big deal. And if you've committed yourself in the past to somebody and it didn't work out, you may be a little bit fearful about connecting again to a similar sort of situation. Perhaps you and this person have been married in the past, and both of you have other responsibilities to previous situations, and it may in some way throw up some blockages or some arguments. With the Devil card, I'll come to that in a moment, but there's temptation here. So this could be a temptation to I don't know, we got the Page of Swords there, so it could be a temptation to think about not that the grass is greener on the other side with somebody else. I feel like you're fully committed to this person, but the Page of Swords is like you're tempted sometimes to, I just feel like this energy of helping or being eager to put all your attention into the relationship, like over giving. Okay, I just get this energy where you give and you give and you give, and you leave yourself like burnt out sometimes, my beautiful Taurus. Okay, so I just be mindful of that in the connection. Also, the Page of Swords can be vigilance, which means there's a little bit of a pause or hesitancy to dive completely on in with all of your love and your care and your devotion, whereas you may help this person and you may commit yourself completely to this person. It's almost like your heart is a little bit guarded. So let me just go with a different deck because I want to clarify. We've got the Page of Swords there as well. Page of Swords is like learning from the past. you know, being honest and open. You're a very honest person, but there's something blocking this union in some way. Now, I feel like you're working really hard on it, because the death card there, sorry, I got a stutter. So obviously, maybe your person or you have a stutter. That's not something that comes up often in the energy. So maybe you and this person have had a stop-start kind of connection, or there's some sort of staccato energy that's coming out there, okay, when I pick up this death card. So this could be that you and this person have had trouble in the past committing to each other, or there's been an issue with commitment in the past in a relationship that you've experienced, and it may be somehow influencing the relationship that you're in at the moment. The death card indicates you're transforming, you're changing, you're releasing old patterns, you're becoming something new, you're making room for something greater, you're making room for a greater relationship. But the Nine of Wands here in this is the outcome energy, tells me that there's some sort of wounding that went on, whether it was a past situation or whether it is I mean, the star energy indicates you're healing from something. So if you've got into a relationship and you know that this person is the one, I feel like you're taking things a little bit slower. That's what I feel on your side, okay? But I feel like you're cultivating a healthier boundary, and that's made you cautious, because in the past I feel maybe perhaps you did not have that boundary in place. Let me just clarify with this separate deck here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify? We've got the King of Wands here in the reverse. Now, this just tells me that not ready, okay? Not ready. So I feel like perhaps in the past you were not ready to commit. And just because you're an earth element and everyone's like, you know, you are loyal and grounded, of course you are, my beautiful Taurus. But, you know, you had to be ready to commit. Okay, and so I feel like you were not ready, but that's changing for you. I feel like you're ready to commit. Or if you're in a long-term relationship, I feel like you are committed to this person, but it took you a while to commit to that person because of some sort of blockage. The Devil card can also be about substances, for example. So perhaps there was addictions there. Perhaps you dealt with people who had addictions, or maybe you had addiction yourself. This can also be an obsession card. So I just want to be careful with how I'm wording this, because this is not going to resonate for everyone, of course. But there's like maybe a little bit of obsession here sometimes to like check in on your partner, see what they're up to on their social media, things like that. Because of perhaps a trust issue that's at the root of this. So, I mean, that's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. But, I mean, we're living in the day of social media, and everybody checks everything, right? But trust is a foundational element that is required in a relationship. So I feel like you're healing any past situations. Yeah, exactly. Page of Wands energy. Okay, exploring, explorative energy. So this is like passion. Okay, it's a very passionate connection. I feel like this is a transformational relationship that you're in with this person, and it's making you come out of your comfort zone. And because the Page of Wands is about coming out of your comfort zone, perhaps this is a depth of love that you haven't actually felt for anybody ever before, and it's making you feel a little bit vulnerable. So when that happens, we automatically put the barriers up. Okay, so it can be, there could be questions on your side of how can I trust this person? How do I know if this person's the one? And it makes you hesitant to dive completely on in. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. The Two of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So yeah, this is, now there's two pages here. So maybe your question is this lust? Is this love? Or, you know, there's moments where you flip between the two. That's natural in a relationship. You know, our energies are always changing. The Two of Pentacles indicates also that you're doing a lot of things. You're doing a lot of multitasking. Now, I'm not saying that you've got options here, because I feel like this is a soulmate reading where you've met the person that you want to be with. But I do get this energy here of duality, as in changing or shifting energies sometimes. Okay, I feel like being in the rhythm and being flexible in the relationship is important, and sometimes there's just a little bit of stubborn energy that's coming along because of some sort of insecurity. Now, they're not pinpointing this absolute insecurity, so I mean, we've all got insecurities, especially when we go into a relationship and we love a person. We love them so much, we love them fully, we want to give our whole heart, and then that's when a little bit of nervousness or a little bit of anxiety shows up, and we're like, okay, I hope I'm committing, and this person's going to commit to me as well in the same way, and then all of a sudden our fears start to rise within us. So I do feel like the Page of Cups is like love. It's, you know, an offer of love. It is the big dream. It's like being enthusiastic. So sometimes you may feel like completely exhausted within the relationship because you do so much. There's actually a psychic bond between you and your person as well. And I feel you're being pushed out of a comfort zone with this connection, which is a good thing, but also makes us feel a little bit like putting the brakes on. So the Two of Pentacles tells me that sometimes you may put those brakes on in the connection and try to find the balance between fear and it's almost like they're asking me to investigate the fear, the core fear in the relationship, because this person's committed. And I feel both of you are actually have something really special that will blossom and will heal you both, and you will settle down together. I see you, if you haven't moved in together already, or you haven't got married to each other already, I see that for your future, okay? Your person wants you and you alone, but there's just a little bit of hesitancy from you, my beautiful Taurians, and you may be like, you know what, Bubba, I'm all in, I'm completely on in, but there's some sort of insecurity at the root, and they haven't. It's almost like they keep challenging me because I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading. So they keep asking me to keep going, to investigate. It's almost like I've only just scratched the surface is what they're indicating. Now, I feel like you're very intelligent. So sometimes, especially with that owl energy, which is all about air energy, sometimes you may go into your head a little bit with regards to this connection. And can you show me the Page of Swords? Can you please show me and clarify the Page of Swords for my beautiful Taurians? We've got the Two of Cups in the reverse, and we've got So we got the root of the issue here. The Two of Cups in the reverse indicates a disappointment in the past. Some sort of separation or some sort of relationship that you broke up from in the past. The Five of Swords, it's like your mind plays tricks on you sometimes. Okay, the how can I know if I can trust this person, or you've been disappointed and let down by love in the past, so we tend to self-sabotage. Five of Swords is a self-sabotage card. It can also be about, you know, confliction, where we feel, you know, we've had an unfair deal from the universe in the past with regards to love, and we're cautious to commit ourselves fully to the connection until we truly know that this person loves us. This person is going to, the person that you're with, your soulmate that you've met and that you're with at the moment, they'll do a lot of, well, they shouldn't have to, but we all come from different walks of life. We've all have a different journey. And as I said, none of us come here with a manual of how to do life. We're just trying to find our way. This person that you're with is going to do a lot of proving to you that they love you, okay? This person's really on in. They're actually committed fully to the relationship. They want to be with you. Now, they've got very many cards. Salmon, faith, determination, independence, and change. So this person, they're not your typical average person. They tend to go against the grain. I think that's what you like about them. They don't follow... you know, salmon actually swims upstream. This is what they're giving me right now. I hope that's correct because I'm going to have to look that up. But they're just showing me that salmon swims against the tide, swims upstream, okay? So they're indicating this person is a bit of a maverick. They do things differently, okay? And that's what sets them apart from everybody else. And they have faith. They are very independent people, this person. But it's almost like they're very adaptable. They change for their surroundings. So this person... very attractive person that you've got here, but they're just showing me here that this person, they always try to, if you have an argument, for example, they try to fix the connection. They want to be all in on this. And we've got the orange-bellied parrot, and it says here, radiance, expression, communication, acceleration. So this person may live life a little bit more in the fast lane. They can be a little bit heady sometimes. This person although they may have quite a few friends, this person is actually at root quite a solitary person. They're very independent, fiercely independent. So perhaps that's what scared you a little bit about this person, that they're really independent, and you may be wondering if they want commitment or if they wanted to settle down. The answer is yes. I mean, this person, the Lover's card, they found what they're looking for, but it's raised a few anxieties or fear within you. We got also Polar Bear, solitude, friendship, strength, resilience. So this person, they're capable of going the distance in a connection, and even when things get really icy in arguments and things like that, I feel like this person is resilient. They don't want to give up on the connection. They would not give up on the connection. This is what this person is like. Okay, there's a strength in this person. You don't want to give up on this either, but they're just showing me that there's a little bit of nervousness. Perhaps there's something you've just gone through with this person, or we all go through cycles of feeling a little bit insecure, especially when it comes to the full moon periods. They influence our energy, and that's when the fears start to rise. So around about the full moon period, if you notice that you get a little bit like tense, or you get a little bit of anxiety about not just love relationships, but other things in life, like the bigger philosophical questions, like what you're doing in life and whether you're on the right path, it tends to coincide with full moon energy, because that's when the fears rise to the surface. Okay, we've also got Lizard, Tuatara, and dreaming, sight, knowledge, hidden gifts. So this person, I mean, it's number 18, and you got the moon card for your person as well. So this person is very, a little bit mysterious, I would say, very insular, this person, very intuitive, very sensitive, and I feel you are absolutely the same, but you like to know where you stand. Okay, you're very, even though you're an earth element, I see someone right now here who's up in their head about something. And this person is dreaming of the bigger picture. Your person is dreaming of the future. They've got sight, their gift of sight. I feel like both of you have a psychic connection, a psychic bond. You're very connected, intertwined is the word they're giving me. But this person's dreaming of the future. This person wants to commit to you. If they're not already, I feel like they're committed to you and you alone. Okay, we have the Hierophant here, so this person wants to get married. Also, perhaps you and this person, there's maybe conversations about marriage that has made you feel a little bit nervous. Even if you want to marry a person and you're all in with that person, it still makes people, humans in general, feel a little bit nervous. Commitment is a big deal when it comes to getting married and having that big old ceremony and things like that. But this person loves you. Also, I feel like this person is learning. They're learning within the relationship about the sensitivities, the ebb and the flow of the connection, your desire for independence, for example, and your desire to want to nest and have that domesticity. So there'll be moments where you're going through a cycle of wanting to be a homebody, my beautiful Taurians, but also having that freedom to explore your dreams, your goals, your surroundings, and things like that. So I feel both of you very committed to each other. This person, I feel like this person gets offended easily. They're very sensitive, okay, is what's coming up here. I feel this person has a very rich inner world as well. You got the parrot there, and parrots tend to talk, of course. So I feel like this person is capable of great conversation. They're very intelligent, just like you, my beautiful Taurians. But I feel they may not voice their emotions. They may not say their feelings very often, and it may cause you to worry. How do they feel about you? Things like that. Just because they don't say it doesn't mean they don't mean it, is what's coming through. But they've got the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands means that they're on the right path. They are, very, very strong, resilient people. And I feel like this card is all about, aligning themselves with their heart's desire. The Three of Wands is about expansion, of anticipation. So the fact that we've got anticipation here, this person, it's almost like they waited for this connection. They know this is a life-changing connection. And when you and this person find that happy medium, that balance, they know they found their soulmate. They know that you're the one. And they recognize that having patience within the union is important. That's important for every relationship. It's not always going to be, as I said, rainbows and unicorns. Relationships are hard work. And this person, I feel like they've got to a point in their life where they're prepared for that. okay? They want this relationship to go somewhere. But the Three of Wands can be a card of sort of waiting, watching, having that that pause. Now, also, you may feel like your person is very ambitious with regards to their career, and sometimes you may feel like you just want them to make enough time to voice their opinions, because we've got an Emperor here. Now, Emperors are wonderful energy, but they can be a little bit reserved in their emotions. So I'm picking up more on your side. I gotta say, my beautiful Taurus, please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, but I'm picking up a little bit more hesitation on your side. Even though this is a very committed union, and you're destined to be, because we've got the Judgment card there, so that is like your purpose and your true prosperity lies with this person. The Death card is about blossoming from the inside outwards. So this person's emotions, just like you got the Death card and they got the Death card, cultivating happy or healthy sort of routines and healthy communication is important. The Death card is like a cycle, of change and transition, and both of you got it. So I feel like both of you ebb and flow in your energy. You complement each other, but I feel opening up and expressing your emotions is sometimes a little bit difficult on both sides, and it leads to a little bit of sensitivity, okay? But your person is a little bit more sure that they know that you're the one, okay? They may not voice that, but they know that you are the one. With this spread here, the energy that I'm picking up. The Temperance card is all about patience, okay, and being being patient with one another, not forcing each other, not going too quickly within the union. And you're an earth element, so I feel like that actually doesn't mean you go slow in those matters, but you don't give your heart to everybody. You're very cautious. You'll when you know, then you'll know, and then you'll commit completely. You're not one to rush on all in and sort of like declare your love and your feelings. So there's a little bit of hesitancy on your side. But this person, the Temperance card, I feel like they recognize that they've aligned with their purpose. They recognize that they found what they're looking for. That's what I'm keep getting from this card. And they're willing to go slow. They're willing to take it at the pace that you require in the connection. The Lover's card indicates soulmate energy. They know that they've met the one, and they are committed to you on that level. I feel like they want a higher level of commitment. So perhaps they've asked you already to marry them, and you're like, I'm not ready for marriage, but you're the person. Or there's just a little bit of question mark over your cards, my beautiful Taurians. And the thing is, I don't get that you are looking elsewhere for something else, or I just feel like there's a little bit of guardedness around your heart because of a previous experience. You love this person, but there's a withdrawal here a little bit, okay? But this will be a very happy ever after with this person. They want you to be aware, my guides are coming through, and they want you to be aware that this person chooses to be with you. This person could be wherever they want to be, just like you could be wherever you want to be. You could put your heart anywhere, because you deserve love, and you will have love in your lifetime. This person chooses to be with you. They want to be with you. They don't want to be with anyone else. I mean, they may be a very attractive person, but so are you. It's just, Taurus, sometimes you don't see the beauty in yourself. You don't see what you have to offer, and you bring a lot to the table. So my guides are sort of indicating that they wish you could see how this person sees you, because this person loves you, and there's a very deep connection for this person. I feel this person is learning to adapt to a relationship. I mean, we all have to learn to adapt to a relationship, going from independence to a relationship, remain independent and keep our identity, and merge with each other in a way where we still keep our own energy, but merge happily in the connection, so we become one. So, and I feel like this person wants to do that. The outcome energy, we have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is about, rebirth, renewal. So either you have been with this person before and you had a separation, and that's what's causing the anxiety, or this is about you may see this as like a second chance at love. For example, if you had a big sort of love situation in the past with another person. The Judgment card is about a renewal of faith. okay? Being at a fork in the road and purging all those things that block us or hinder us in order to make way for great new it's almost like a great new energy. This is like could be a restart or of faith, or it can mean an evolution. It can even be a revelation, like a wake-up call, where you finally decide, you know what, as you mature, yes, you're going to be a little bit hesitant with emotions, but you're all in. The Emperor is about, you know, protection, protector of your heart, protecting of other people. Perhaps you and this person are maturing and learning that you're both meant to be together. Okay? The Emperor is pride. I feel like this person actually has pride to be with you. And if you've got children with this person, or a male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. I feel like good mother-father energy here if you want to be having children, or I feel good parent energy. That's what I've got coming here if you want to be a parent, or if you're already a parent. So I feel like there's a lot of maturity in this connection. Remember to have fun, okay? Because sometimes when we get in a relationship, we can feel a little bit like in a loop, you know. So leave some time for me time with each other, okay? You know, like date nights and things like that. I know we're going through a pandemic, and depending on where you are in the world at the moment, you may have some restrictions or not, depending. So please take it as it resonates. But they want you to be aware of that, like to inject that element where you've got time for you. Because if you are in a relationship and you're spinning all the plates, multitasking, paying bills, all like that, it's exhausting. So make some time for like date night and to remember why you fall in love with each other in the first place. The Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior who doesn't give up on the connection, okay? And I feel that's what sometimes, especially when you argue, and all couples argue at some point, this is about maintaining healthy boundaries. It's also about persisting and knowing that, you know, this person is like, she's got scratched up there by the thorns, but it's worth it because the rose is so sweet smelling. So it's indicating here that you and this person are capable of healing each other from previous experiences, but also committing to each other, and, you know, working through any blockages or challenges in the connection to commit fully. The Queen of Pentacles is all about settling down, domesticity, building a home together, working really hard to, and with integrity as well, to create healthy boundaries. The Queen of Earth is a strong card of commitment. So I feel like there is a lot of deep commitment in this connection. And I mean, I feel like your happiness will be multiplying as well. This is a card of being true to who you are, and both of you are very down to earth and very authentic in your energy. I don't think you would be with anybody, my beautiful Taurus, who wasn't authentic. Very sensual relationship. I feel like it's a very passionate connection, but there's just that little protection of the heart there a little bit. If you don't live with this person already, I feel like you will. I do feel like this is someone who will work really hard to make the union feel secure, and you'll feel safe enough to actually do the same. I do feel like both of you will raise each other up. The Star card is all about clarity. It's all about hope, and it's about healing. So if there's anything that you and this person have been going through that's been tough recently, you will heal this. You will have a very strong connection, and overcome it together is what they're indicating. The Star is all about clarity as well, illumination. And I mean, the star also represents infinity. So I feel like this is like a dream come true relationship that if you look into the future, you will be with this person for a long time. Both of you inspire each other. And I feel there's a lot of love, a lot of hope here as well. And yeah, I get this far-sighted energy where this is like a dream come true relationship. But you may be wondering at this stage, is it too good to be true? Or you're hesitant because of something in the past. We've also got the Page of Pentacles, which is about nurturing. It's all about, you know, both of you bring a lot to the table. You both offer a sense of effort. You know, both of you being realistic about the effort that you can give to the connection. Both of you love each other warm. You're both committed to each other and dependable deep down. Even though there's fear, both of you wouldn't want anybody else. okay, is what I'm getting. I mean, dragonflies represent soulmate energy, partnering up with your life partner for life. And I feel like this is someone who is very special in your life, who actually wants to go the distance with you. Through thick and thin, this person wants to be on the whole journey of life, through good times, through bad. They want to hold your hand. They're actually showing me two people who are holding hands facing into the sun. So I feel like this is, you know, a very happy union that will only go from strength to strength and blossom. Even if you've been going through some difficulties recently, I feel like you will overcome them. Let's just clarify a little bit more before we close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels. Can you please guide? Page of Pentacles again. So they're showing me, like, on both sides, both of you are on equal footing. So if you've been feeling that you've been doing a little bit more legwork recently in the connection, my beautiful Taurians, I do feel like this person will balance out. They will learn. This person is very flexible. They actually look to you sometimes to lead, and maybe that's something that you get a little bit frustrated about. Anything more? The Star. Again, I'm clarifying the outcome, and they're giving me all of the energy. I mean, to go to a different deck and get exactly the same cards, they're indicating that both of you are a beacon of light and strength in the storm, and that both of you have a lot to offer each other and can be depended on. And if there's any challenges in the relationship, you'll work really hard to overcome them. And also, I would say embracing, like, new ideas in the connection to keep the connection alive and exciting. But I feel it's a very passionate connection. You know, I'm going to just do one more thing. Any more advice to my beautiful Taurians for the Moon card? Yeah, I mean, the Moon card's in the reverse there. They're just showing me insecurity with it in the reverse, or feeling a little bit frustration, or feeling a little bit confused sometimes about how can I trust this connection, or how can I, because you love so much. I mean, the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Love. So you give so much love, and the Queen of Cups sometimes, especially because you have so much love to give, my beautiful Taurians, sometimes the Queen of Cups gets taken advantage of by situations, because and always remember, they're saying you are a prize. Okay, you have a lot to offer when it comes to love. So this person that you love loves you for all your attributes. Remember that you are a gift. Okay, you bring so much to the table of love. You are maybe not aware, but my guides want you to be confident and aware that your love, you are worthy of love and respect. And this person wants to give you that, okay, is exhibiting that energy in this reading. So the Queen of Cups, in previous relationships, either you got taken advantage of, your love, or your healing at this time. I would say have compassion with yourself, especially during moments, moon cycles, when there's a sort of a surgence of insecurity. I feel like your person will be patient with those moments, but as you mature, you and this person will find your way to recognize that you can trust each other, and that this is like a happy ever after relationship. Okay, so I hope that resonated in some way. I know it was a very difficult reading, a very complex reading, so it may not resonate with everybody, but my readings are all about sort of revealing things that are within, so that we can help ourselves and try to not change ourselves, but to become a little bit more open to seeing our own journey and other people's journey, so that we can find a way to create a happy medium or compromise, or in some way, you know, merge together in a bit more unity and happiness in the world. Now, the first mantra for you is I am beautiful. So remember that. My guides want you to be aware that you're beautiful both inside and out. Male or female, not a gender specific reading. Confidence is the key to love sometimes as well. So they want you to have that confidence within yourself and know that you are lovable and you deserve love. So when we get into relationships, sometimes we look at the relationship from the position of our own insecurities and fears. And we tend to put people that we love on pedestals, which means we put ourselves below the other person without even realizing it. So sometimes when we have an insecure moment, we believe that the other person is a little bit Why are they with us? Why would they love us? We get all up in their head about those things, okay? And the other person is just like, I love Taurus so much. You know, there's nobody better. And they're not even thinking about that. So that's what's coming out here. For your person, it says, I am open to receive. So this person is open-hearted. They are ready to love you. They love you. And they are ready to receive your love as well. Even if it takes some time for you to open up and trust them. I feel like this person is open to receive the love, okay? And for both of you, we've got, I tune out negative people and thoughts. So that's tuning out negative thoughts, you know, shifting any negative self-talk and having compassion with yourself, knowing that you both deserve love, not listening to the bad things in your head. Sometimes that can be self-sabotage. Trust your intuition, of course. It will never lead you astray. But this is about, you know, moving forward, having a successful union. It's number 25, if you can see that. When you reduce it, 2 + 5 is 7, the Chariot card, which means to, you know, feel motivated to overcome obstacles and be successful, be in, you know, control, as it were, of any negative self-talk or things like that, and being a victorious, really successful, beautiful, blossoming union. So I'll leave it like that. I'm just going to get you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much. Okay, they want all of those. Interesting. So we have the Hamza hand. Now that's interesting because that Hamza hand is all about protection. Okay, and they actually want me to put that on the death card. So they're just showing me here about protection, protecting your wonderful self. Okay. Completely understand protecting your wonderful heart if you've had a previous experience. We've got the World card, World trinket. It's a key, which means you're going to unlock the cycle and move into a new cycle with your person, much more positive, abundant cycle, one where there's a lot more fulfillment and satisfaction. Okay. They want that on the Judgment card right there. We've also got Eiffel Tower. So either you and your person have booked a trip to Paris, or you're French in some way. I mean, it could be a tower anywhere around the world, but there's a tower there. So the tower is not a negative card or a negative trinket or a negative energy. It is about transformation, radical transformation. So it can mean that there's like an epiphany in your connection where it's almost like a paradigm shift where you suddenly realize that you can trust the person, or you suddenly realize something that transforms the union and makes it more even keel, or both of you can settle down and sort of nest together. So I do feel like, but I'm getting a very romantic vibe from this. So maybe your person's about to sort of surprise you with a trip to Paris or something like that. They want that on the Emperor energy. So that is about taking charge. It's about also maturing, respecting each other. It can be about, how can I put that? Not avoiding, but being reserved in emotions. So it may mean that this person is going to make a big romantic gesture in order to help you to know that you can trust them. And we've also got the Wheel of Life. So this is all about you and this person creating a solid foundation. Also, the Wheel of Life connects to the Hangman energy, seeing things from a different perspective. Not everybody's going to hurt your beautiful heart, my beautiful Taurus. And this is all about perspective. I feel like you and this person can surrender to this union, and I feel like both of you will actually join each other's lineage, the family tree. Okay, so I feel like it's about planting healthy roots, and this will grow into something that's very solid, something that you can trust. And they want this on the star energy. Which one? This one, the star energy. So isn't it wonderful that to clarify the outcome, we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Star, and we got it twice out of 2 different decks, because it really indicates that Spirit's trying to give you a very solid message that if you're healing from something, think that, you know, have hope. There is an illuminated way where there will be peace and clarity in the connection, and you will see that this person offers you the world. Everything they have to offer, they will offer it to you. And I feel vice versa. That's why we got 2, because it's like 2 of you, both of your energies. This is what you want. You're on the same page. Okay, I'm just going to show that up to the screen, because it's quite uncanny that, you know, we've got the 2. It's almost like you start to mirror each other. Okay, so we've got all that energy happening on both sides. You're both on the same page. You both want to offer each other the same thing. I mean, both of you may be healing from something from the past, or something that has occurred within your union, but both of you still will not give up on each other. You love, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated in that reading for you. It was very complex. It's probably not going to resonate for everyone, but that's the energy that's coming out. I can't bend the story just to make people happy. I have to give you the honest truth of what's coming out in the reading, and I'll always do that. I'm not here to sugarcoat things for you. But if something resonated in the reading for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Also, if you'd like to win the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is take a couple of moments before you get up in the morning and thank the universe for everything that you have received and everything that you have yet to receive. Because the more gratitude you give to the universe, the more the universe will send you scenarios to be grateful for. In the comments box below, all you have to write is, I have an attitude of gratitude, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of April, and I'll announce the winner in a video upload only. Okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurians. Love and light.